Hi Simon, my name is Gianna-Great, and I am 14 years old. I also have spina bifida. My love for cooking started when I was just a little girl. I started cooking with my dad a lot to get more practice. I also started watching cooking shows. I've always wanted to own my own restaurant when I grow up. I also wanted to come up with my own recipes because I have a latex allergies, and so I can't eat certain foods. So I come up with alternatives. And I will show you one of these alternatives today in my show. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for letting me be on the show, Grand American Amateur Kitchen. Today I came up with an alternative for marinara sauce. Because I can't have tomatoes, so I'll use red bell peppers instead. So I have 2 bell peppers in here. I have some basil from our garden. I have some sea salt. I have oregano. I have pepper. I have garlic powder. I have sugar. And I have balsamic vinegar. So I'm going to start off by cutting the peppers. And this is how I cut them. I use a fork that I hold with my left hand because my left hand doesn't work very well. Okay, so I cut the top off. Yeah, this is not going so well, Mom. I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Sorry.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Oh, so I got the top off. So I'm cutting my peppers, taking the seeds and the membranes out with my utensils. I use the spoon, I scrape all the membranes and the seeds out so I don't have a bitter sauce. So first, Simon, I cut up the peppers, but before we put them in the food processor, I'm going to saute them in olive oil for a few minutes. So first, I'm going to spray the pan with the olive oil. And it's easier for me to hold the bottom of the can while I spray. So this usually takes like 10-15 minutes.
So we'll check back in a few minutes?
So we'll check back in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, now Simon, I sauteed the peppers till they got softened. So now I'm going to put them in the food processor. I'm going to puree the peppers that I sauteed. Alright. Now I'm going to first put the basil in. And I don't do measurements. I just eyeball it, see how it tastes. And this is basil from my garden that I have in the backyard. Now, I have sea salt over here, and I'm going to add a few pinches, like 3 or 4 pinches. And I like salt, but you don't want to make it too salty. Some people like salty, some people really don't. Now I'm going to add the oregano. Same thing, 3 or 4 pinches. Maybe 2. And I love, love, love oregano. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to add the black pepper. Now these seasonings. Now I'm going to add the black pepper. Now these seasonings are some of my favorites. My dad brought all of these seasonings from the store. They're not fresh or anything, but that's okay. So I added. Now I am going to add the garlic powder. And same thing with the garlic powder. You don't want to overpower it. So I'm going to add like 2 pinches. I don't want to use minced garlic because it's too much garlic. Alright, now I have sugar. So I'm going to add like 2 pinches of that. And this is regular white sugar, not brown sugar or anything. Now, the last and final ingredient is balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic vinegar, but you don't want to add too much. Alright, so I'm going to add like 2 splashes. 1. You get all the goodness out of that. Okay. Wow, you can really smell the balsamic. That's a good thing. You want the strong balsamic smell. Hi, Simon. Now I'm cooking the sauce down so it's not too watery. I added all the ingredients in, then I pureed it and all that. So I'm just cooking it down for a couple minutes. And that's my brother playing his guitar. Thank you, Ian, for the music. Now that I have everything in the bowl, I'm going to mix it. This is the dish, Simon, and I'd like to thank you again for letting me be on your show, Great American Amateur Kitchens. Have a great day. Bye-bye.